Good morning, dear friends. I am Professor Harsha Gangravane, Faculty of GS College of Commerce, Wardha from BCCA Department. Today I am going to teach you the subject whose name is Visual Basic, visualbasic.net for BCCA SEM Part 3 SEM 5. So today I explain you the function which is related for common language runtime. In my previous lecture, I just told about the main component of .NET framework. So, the component of .NET framework are nothing but FCL. FCL, it is nothing but the class library. Framework class library. It is also called as BCL, that is nothing but basic class library. So, .NET framework having one of the component, that is FCL, framework class library, which having huge collection of the classes which are used for running the code in particular VB.NET. Okay. So next one, it is nothing but CLR. CLR is Common Language Runtime. And today's our topic is nothing but the Common Language Runtime functioning. So the next one, .NET framework having the component, that is languages. Languages which are run on one framework. That means it is nothing but one platform where we can run the so many languages program like C#, VB.NET, J-code and so on. So it is nothing but a framework or platform where we can run the number of languages in one platform, which is used one compiler for running all the languages code. So what is the function of this CLR? That is nothing but Common Language Runtime in execution of the program. So it having the two again component, that is CTS and CLS, Common Type System as well as Common Language Specification. So functions which having the Common Language Runtime, first is loading and executing the code. Before, in my previous lecture, I just explained about the how VB.NET compiler execute their code. So basically, the compiler of VB.NET, first VB.NET code, it goes through the compiler for execution, which is convert the MSIL code, that is nothing but Microsoft Intermediate Language Code, and then it goes or converted into x86, that is nothing but the instructions which is understood by the processor only. So in my previous lecture, I just told about the how the .NET framework is. Microsoft relies on the Windows. Why? Because it having so many features for the executing one platform and so many languages. So basically the function of Common Language Runtime, first is loading and executing the code. When I told about the VB.NET code, compiler of VB.NET code is converted into MSIL code and it is stored in disk. So the loading and executing code having the functionality of Common Language Runtime, which is pull those MSIL code, that is Microsoft Intermediate Language Code, from the disk for execution, and it is converted into x86 instruction set or instruction code for performing or executing those particular code. Okay, so loading and executing code having the function for pulling the MSIL code and convert it into native x86, that means processor code, which is already called as, alternative called as the machine language or instruction set, which is understood by the processor only. Okay, next one is application isolation. This is another best functionality provided by the common language runtime, that is application isolation. Application isolation, it is nothing but separating the code or program from the stack. Which stack? Execution stack. So each and every window providing us the feature of application isolation. So it is important for the security purpose as well as the stability purpose. So window which is provide us the application isolation, which is separate the program from stack. Okay, next one, memory management. So next functionality of common language runtime, which is nothing but the memory management. So when we write the code and execute it, each and every variable got allocate the memory location or release the memory location while after execution of the program. So basically, when we allocate some memory location and when we release some memory location, that means we just free the memory location or remove the data from the disk, it is done by the common language runtime. So another functionality of that common language runtime, it is nothing but memory management. That means allocate the memory for the variable and release those data from the memory while after execution of the program. Next one is security. Security is one of the most important feature or functions which is provided by common language runtime in .NET framework. Why it is very important? Because it gives us the authority for writing the code. So when we write the code or program in VB.NET, it provides us all the authority and function which is used by the administrator for writing the program or designing the program. Why it is important again? Because it provides us the so many languages. It is provided us so many languages for creating the application in one platform. That's why it is very much important, and it is provided by the common language runtime because all authority is given for the application developer. Next one is exception handling. Exception handling means what? Unwanted error. Or when we write some code in VB.NET, then we just execute those code and we having, और हमें ऐसा पता चलता है कि ये कोड में या ये लाइन में एरर आ सकते हैं. While user can enter some data. Okay, when user can enter some data, then we recognize that कि particular चीज में या पर्टिकुलर डेटा में एरर आ सकते हैं. सो दोज एरर we can handle at design time by using the exception handling. So it is the one of the best feature which is provided by the common language runtime. That function should be done by using the try catch block. That means it is provide the code for handling the exception which may occur at design time. So next one is interoperation. What is interoperation? I just told about the component of CLR, which are CTS and CLS, and I am also told about the languages. अरे ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है कि एक ही फ्रेम में या एक ही एडिटर में हम दो से ज़्यादा लैंग्वेजेस को यूज़ कर रहे हैं ना. बहुत सारे लैंग्वेजेस को हम यूज़ कर रहे हैं और वही कंपाइलर हम यूज़ कर रहे हैं उसे एग्जीक्यूट करने के लिए. languages, when we write the code in C#, when we write the code in VB.NET, when we write the code in other language, then some of the difference of its designing or its coding or its data type, okay, those all data type are maintained by the CLS, that is nothing but Common Language Specification. So basically Common Language Specification provide us the format for the data type, so we can use it in every languages, which is the program done or run in .NET Framework. So there is no alternative for writing the code of data. Okay. Next one is CTS, Common Type System. Because we are using the one compiler or same compiler for executing all the code. But when we migrate it, just for example, I just write the code in VB.NET and then I want to use those same code in C#.NET. So the data type, variable declaration and portability of that particular variable does not change just because of common type of system and common language specification. So we can use the VB.NET variable in other language, that is C#. So for example, when we write the code for designing some application like this, I just create a window which having some label and some button. Okay, I just design this particular window in VB.NET, in C#.NET or in ASP.NET as well. Okay, in same .NET framework, I just use the same editor for creating 3 type of languages program, and I just use the same compiler for executing those programs, just because of this. Why? Because it having CTS and CLS. So those are nothing but the component which are provided by the .NET framework, and CL are having those particular functionalities. That's why it is become more popular for application development. So interoperation is nothing but when we create some business application, then the language barrier is not there. Okay. So next part is writing the software. When we designing software, when we design the software or when we write the application, the 3 major parts are there. First is information, second one is data, and third one is algorithm. So first is information. Information, it is nothing but the fact of that particular application, or it is in many format. We just collect those information. Then data. Data, it is nothing but the ordering formatted a particular form. Like in database, we just create the table. According to field name, we just store the data. So information, it is nothing but process data. Okay. Then the algorithm. Algorithm, it is nothing but the step by step solution of our problem. Because when we design a software for any application, we just define the first problem of that particular application. So after creating or after designing the problem, we got the solution by that particular application. Okay. So it is nothing but the algorithm, it is nothing but the step by step execution of that problem which goes for the solution. It is okay for today. We will discuss the variable and next part of the VB.NET in our next lecture. Thank you.